All right, and next we have Texas. Texas's line is set at 8.5. Tom Herman is gone after underperforming for a number of years there. Steve Sarkisian comes from Alabama, former head coach of Washington, USC, very successful offense coordinator for Alabama, of course. Sam Ehlinger is gone after 4 years of starting at quarterback. But there's a lot of other talent there. Do you like Texas? I've already said I like them more than I should. Do you like Texas this year?
This is a tough one for me. This line here was really tough. I waffled on this one between the under and over. I really like Sarkisian. I really like, yeah, his coaching style. I think he's a fit for Texas. I think this is going to be a hire that works out for him. Texas is a team that was actually sneaky good last year. Herman got fired, but they were very competitive in all of those games. In every game that they lost, it was a very, very close game. Um, I think Sam Ehlinger leaving. Sam Ehlinger is gone. The guy that was there forever, their quarterback, is gone. It's a battle. It looks like it'll be Casey Thompson. It's a battle between Casey Thompson and Hudson Card. The prediction and kind of the consensus is that it will be Casey Thompson that starts. He looked really good in the bowl game when he came in and played for him. So we'll see. I think we're going to wait and see a little bit. I'm holding back a little bit on the Texas hype. I do like them. I think they'll go over. I think they'll win 9 games. Just, yeah, this is still an early year. I mean, it's year one for under the Sarkisian era. It does feel like that there could be a bit of a learning curve there for who's left, because there's a ton of talent there. Bijan Robinson, just get him the ball. Like, please just get him the ball and kind of get out of the way a little bit. There tons of talent all over the field for Texas. They always have that. And if they get the quarterback situation figured out, they could absolutely give Iowa State a run for number 2 in the Big 12. Currently, yeah, I do have them going over at 9-3.
Yeah, I'm with you. Casey Thompson, just dropping some numbers for him. He led 10 drives last season, and they scored points in 8 of them, including all 5 of his drives against Colorado in the bowl game. I think he had 4 touchdown passes in that game. So, yeah, obviously very small sample size. But if he can even come close to that level of production, he might end up being an upgrade over Ellinger. And I know that's almost, I don't know. I'm probably not allowed to say that as a college football fan. Sam Ellinger was very popular, and for good reason. He was a good quarterback for Texas. I'm not sure that he was a great one. As an Indianapolis Colts fan, I hope he is. Hope to be proven wrong there. Anyway, Bijan Robinson, you mentioned, he might be the best running back in the country. Last year, as a true freshman, averaged 8.2 yards per carry, and everyone was clamoring for him to get more and more carries. It just felt like they never quite fed him the ball as much as they should. I expect that to change this year. I do think Sarkisian is going to take advantage of having him. I expect a huge season from him. They're sneaky loaded at receiver. A lot of unproven players. Joshua Moore is the one guy that played a lot and had 9 touchdowns last year. And there's some other guys that are just talented and have missed time due to injuries or whatever. Marcus Washington, Jordan Whittington, who was a 5-star, Troy Omer, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but there's been lots of reports of him just really tearing it up. Last year, he was tearing it up in camp and then missed the season due to injury. They also have a true freshman, Jatavion Sanders, who is the number 1 athlete in the country. Probably more of a tight end or defensive end. They don't even really know where he's going to play yet, but expected to make an impact as a true freshman. So I like the talent on this team. The defense was not great last year. It was pretty bad. But I do like the hire of Pete Kwiatkowski from Washington. Very good defensive coordinator. And I really like this team, probably more than I should. I'm not ready to say that Texas is back. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think they're a pretty easy over if the line is set at 8.5. They do play Louisiana and Arkansas in their non-conference, decently tough games. I wouldn't be surprised if they won them both, and I also wouldn't be surprised if they made it to the Big 12 championship game.